Hello, you're welcome to our financial market course. Still under non-bank financial institutions, we want to look at credit unions. By the end of this session, you should be able to define what is meant by a credit union, discuss the regulatory framework for regulating non-bank financial institutions, talk about the benefits of joining credit unions, and the regulation of credit unions. So we want to first look at what credit unions are. So basically, credit unions are formed by a group of people with mutual interests. So they mobilize savings from their members and allot shares to their members. So they meet the banking needs of their members through their periodic deposit of savings and granting of loans. So the first microfinance in Ghana was established in the 1950s, and the Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Association (CUA) was later established in 1968 as the mother association of all credit unions in Ghana due to the growing number of credit unions in Ghana. So we are saying that the role of the credit or the Cooperative Union Association, some of their roles include providing an enabling environment of financial and other technical services of its members to be met, as well as promoting the interests of their members. They also regulate and supervise all credit unions in the country on behalf of the Bank of Ghana and other interested groups for sanity to prevail in the market. So the CUA also provides services to all credit unions in Ghana, that is examining premises and requirements as well as equipment for the provision of license to commence businesses. They also provide materials to all credit unions for administrative purposes. They also ensure the auditing of accounts of the credit unions to ensure that they are working in line with the laws of Ghana. They also meet with stakeholders in the formation of rules and regulations to ensure the proper management of all these financial credit unions. So I want to quickly look at some of the benefits of the cooperative credit unions to their members. So you are saying that to attain financial security, that is to be able to have access to funds in times of need. So in joining a credit union, you'll be able to have access to funds in times of need. Also, they also provide affordable houses. That is, the credit union assists members to acquire land, building materials, and also put up a house. And then members are able to receive support for their educational needs, and they're able to get loans with a very low interest on them so as to engage in their long-term future plans as well as their activities. I also want to look at the regulation of the credit unions. So credit unions have grown in Ghana because it is easy to mobilize depositors as well as deposits from employees in an industry or an organization. So they are managed by a board and are required to comply with the license and capital requirements as provided for them under the Non-Banking Financial Institution Act 2008, which is commonly known as Act 776 or 774, sorry. So credit unions are to be registered under Section 5 and 6 of the Cooperative Society Act, and they must be licensed under Act 774 to operate. So all the requirements under Act 774 should be complied with, and once members comply with these laws, they'll be able to operate successfully as a credit union. We will finally want to consider some of the challenges faced by credit unions in Ghana. The first challenge we want to look at is the mismanagement and manipulations. So mismanagement in the terms of their operations. So realize that there are times that since credit unions involves a collective operation, anytime management fails to ensure that funds are collected in a particular line and assigned in an order, it disrupts the whole process and makes it a bit difficult to understand. And some of the issues we want to also look at is lack of awareness. Many people are not well informed about the objectives of the credit union. and hence they join, and then they are not able to meet their needs or what they are supposed to do when the time is right. And we also have to look at another key challenge, which is restricted coverage. We are saying that the coverage of credit unions are restricted in that it normally covers members of a particular institution or area. So there are times that you may not be able to operate in a credit union or be part of a credit union because that credit union is basically formed for a particular company or institution. And once you are outside of that institution, you are not allowed to contribute in the credit union's activity. And we also have to look at another challenge, that is functional weakness. So here we are saying that credit unions usually suffer from inadequate training from personnel to manage and govern the affairs of the union. So with this particular weakness, we are saying that because some people may think that credit union is just about forming a group in an institution and collecting funds, the right people are not chosen, they are not even taken through any form of training. And this makes the operation difficult because they are not able to ensure the sustainability and the growth of these credit unions since they do not have a plan. And this causes some of these credit unions to collapse. All too soon, we've come to the end of this session. We've learned about credit unions in this session, main reasons why some people come together to form credit unions, and we've also looked at the Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Association, their functions to basic credit unions, the challenges faced by credit unions, as well as the regulations of credit unions in Ghana. Thank you, and see you in our next session. Bye.